Give y'all a little bit more of that this morning.
Yeah, baby.
Good morning.
Good morning. How is you, Miss Cori?
I'd be very, very good.
Very, very, very good?
I'd be very, very, very good.
Really? Very, very good.
I'd be excellent.
Right.
Dragons!
Oh, did y'all forget it was Wednesday? Ginger's looking at me mean. Oh, stop it!
How rude! How rude! You know I'm not quite awake this morning.
Oh my God, I felt that look from here.
How rude. Y'all see how mean she is to me? All the time, so mean.
It wasn't for you, it was for them. Oh, the face I got. Oh,
so mean.
I'm sorry, Ginger. I love you.
So mean. No love.
Is somebody taking pictures of me in Second Life? Really? Somebody just snapped a picture of me. You better not be trying to steal my dress. I will cut you if I see my dress on the marketplace.
She said, it weren't me. I didn't do it.
No, it's not you. Well, maybe I'm imagining. I don't see anybody up here with me. They might have snapped and ran, though. But I did clearly hear, that noise. I heard it. You will get cut, people. Good morning and welcome to the lunch with the Ginger and the Cori. Where are the sandwiches? Where are the sandwiches? Pass the sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm over here sending out the link to cut
now, see,
people. There we go.
Yes.
Twitch
see
and
now.
Cori's already threatening to cut people.
We're about 4 minutes in, 3 minutes in.
Yeah. I know. How Cori cutting people, man, already. And why am I hearing an echo? I hear myself.
I got no idea.
Do you have me open on a window somewhere?
That might be me with the. Well, no, I have it muted. I was gonna say it might be me with our Twitch, but it's not me this time. Let me pop it out. All right. So I didn't get to play anything yesterday.
I played Omerta in the morning, which people should have seen. It's up on our Facebook. It's up on the website. It's up on Twitter. It's everywhere. Y'all should have watched it.
And it goes live to the company today because I did not get to grab it last night. Ginger got me involved in the clothes making. I was making a lovely dress.
I know, right? I know. And then most of last night was spent with two of my friends playing APB. And we were tearing it up. All right, we were getting torn up sometimes, but that's beyond the point. There are videos. There's like 4 hours worth of APB videos up.
Did you see my picture? Did you see my picture of the mermaid?
No. What mermaid?
I logged into the NCI beach and there was a mermaid. And I'm very afraid of mermaids, I must say.
That's right. You told me you were You
I'm
told
a
me that. And I was like,
Yes.
why?
They're evil. They look pretty, but they have a fish tail and they stay in the water. I don't trust them.
That they're evil, they have a fishtail, and they stay in the water. Oh, yeah, that's right. And they eat people.
They
So
they do eat people.
most people don't realize this. Mermaids eat people.
They do. And I used to swear, like those of you who've never been to NASA here in Texas, they have it's down in what's called Clear Lake. There's a lot of water and lakes and things, and they have a park where they have some of the shuttles and things in the park, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and play shuttles for the kids to play on. But there was a dock there, and of course my parents loved to go there because they could fish and then they get the fish and cook it. You don't want to do that now though, pollution. But back then,
Mm-hmm.
get the fish and they barbecue. They have barbecue and they got fish. They're grilling all this stuff, and they'd always try to get me to go out into one of the docks, and I'd be like, no, because there is mermaids down there. I swear,
No,
to you. Thought it was a
there'd be
mermaid.
mermaids. No, no, no mermaids.
And of course, my mother tried to inject logic. Mermaids would live in ocean. This is not the ocean. These are lakes. There's a mermaid down there. I know. She's
You
waiting for
never
me.
know. It may have been brought in. Maybe somebody captured it and set it
Yeah.
loose in the lake. Who
See,
knows?
that's what I said.
We have piranhas and those other little bitey fish in our lakes here, so why not?
That's right. That's what I said. She says it's not possible. They live in salt water. That's not. I was, It's a mermaid. I see it down there. Look at
It could
that.
be. And when you dry them off, they have legs, so it could walk there.
That's what I said. And I said, look, I said, see that down there waving? That's mermaid hair. She's like, that's seaweed. Seaweed, see, seaweed would be in the sea. This is a lake. There's a mermaid in there. See, that's proof. There was nothing.
That's hilarious.
So
That's hilarious.
you go look at our Facebook page. As soon as I get to NCI Beach, I turn around and see this mermaid floating, and I went, oh no! So then I had to take her picture because it was kind of funny. She really did scare me. It's hard to scare me.
Poor Cori. Poor
Yeah,
Cori.
as soon as I rezzed it, I turned around and there she was floating. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. No,
I love our Cori. You're so funny.
mermaids are evil.
They are evil.
Y'all know I'm
I
right.
agree.
Y'all know I'm right. All
Um,
right.
you're something. Hey, cat, stop it. All right,
I,
so,
it's to
who's
go
going
well.
first?
Baby Natrix is out on spring break this week, and I had to wait until she went into the other room so I could do this story because
Okay,
she's a
okay, all right.
huge See, I'm gonna be talking low when I do it. It's a Monster High game. It's a Nintendo 3DS version of Monster High Skulltimate Roller Maze video game. You're supposed to be able to join it with existing versions for the Wii and the Nintendo DS. It's based on the brand that has become a worldwide phenomenon and is everywhere. Girls today, including the new Nintendo 3DS platform, Monster High Skulltimate Roller Maze is an action-packed racing game that challenges players to compete on multiple courses right from their favorite Monster High episodes. I'm
I was
peeking.
hoping I could pop that video out, but no
They
such
won't. They
luck.
won't let you.
No.
I think that's just their website. It is going for about $30 for those of you who have little girls that like Monster High. It's rated
Mm-hmm.
E. And they said on your mark, get set, scream. So you get to
Yay!
your players get to choose their favorite Monster High character, and each has their own unique abilities. And you can assemble a team of your friends to skate through the crypts of Monster High. I like that it's roller derby. I always loved me some roller derby when I was little. Any other
Oh,
little girls like that? Oh my
yeah.
God. I always wanted to do it. Just elbow me some chick in the eye. But anyway, it's complete with
Wow.
two new additional tracks for the 3DS game. And they said it's supposed to be very unique. It's in unique gameplay modes. It's supposed to keep racing spirited, plus multiple difficulty settings to match a player's skull level. Gamers can collect power-ups, avoid monstrous obstacles, scream past their competition, and use each character's special ability to win the race and bring home the victory. They said, of course, stay tuned. They're going to have some other Monster High things coming out. Call them. Oh, wait a minute. No, they don't. Yeah, well, maybe
They
they're
don't?
going to. I'm not sure. This kind of reads weird. Anyway, they said go ahead and go over and check it out. It's monsterhighvideogame.com, or you can go to their Facebook of the company that created it, Little Orbit Games. And I'm still talking low because, she could pop back in here. It's like she knows. She knows. And she's a huge Monster High fan.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And let me just tell you, she's a purist, by the way. I'm so proud of her for being a purist. They have the Monster High dolls that do things like howl,
Uh-huh.
and they have. Well, I think the one that where the skull lights up inside the doll is kind of cool, but she doesn't. She's like, I don't need it to howl or light up. I want my doll just to be a doll. Okay? I like the wigs they have, but I don't want it making noise. I was like, okay.
Ah, she's so cute.
And she said the word, this is a gimmick, and I don't want it. So, okay.
Smart little kid. Well,
Well, it makes it difficult because I thought it was cool. I wanted the one that lit up. Anybody want to get her for me? She makes the electrical sound. She's like me. Yes, so I wanted her.
wow. So you can't get it because your little one doesn't want it.
Oh, well, yeah, I can get it, but the point being is, I want somebody else to get it for me. Hello. Good morning to you, Tim Hunt. Thank you for the retweet.
Good morning, Tim Hunt. Where do I recognize that name?
Tim Hunt is a lovely, lovely, lovely friend of ours. He's also on our Google Plus. It's probably where you know him from. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Tim be
Good
awesome.
morning.
I like his. You ever been to his Tumblr blog? He's a designer and art director, of somewhere in Duluth. Anyway, remember I think we were teasing him a couple months ago about how cold it was, and I like his logs. That sarcasm is my superpower. He loves you, Tim, and
Right.
he's a geek. Okay. Anyway, I'm all random today. Ginger, stop me from rambling.
Okay, all right. I will stop you from rambling. First things first. Not so much a news story as just a public announcement, warning system announcement. Anyways, all right. So several of my peeps, hey, what are you doing? Over on Facebook, have shared with me this little link that says get or what was it? Something like beta your Xbox 720 or something. Share this and you will be picked or possibly picked by Microsoft to beta the Xbox 720. All right, first people, Microsoft has no way, none, of being able to go Facebook to Facebook to be able to pick out somebody. It's just not possible. And two, as Cori pointed out when I mentioned this to her, it's a hack. People are trying to steal your information. What the hell are you doing? Don't do this! So, people, if you get this little invite, delete it. Do not give these people your information because they ask for you to put in your name and your email address and stuff like that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
They
it's
are
the
just
equivalent of the Nigerian prince scam, is what it is.
I had an actual scammer call my telephone yesterday. I meant to tell you about this. I forgot about that.
Oh, what did they say? How'd you do? Did you get him?
Oh, well, God, I wish I had. Man, I would have gotten a flipping baseball bat. But no, I got a phone call originally, and it was what was it? Somebody they called and not thinking. I answered my phone. Hi, this is so-and-so. Can I help you? And they hung up. And I was like, okay. Well, not 2 minutes later, a phone call from almost the exact same number called back. And this time, hi, is so-and-so home? This is her. This is she. Oh, we'd like to talk to you about your computer. Did you know your computer's been hacked? And we're here to help you. I was like, no, you're talking the wrong for this. Let me tell you, ain't nobody hacked my computer. You are a scam. And I'm going to tell you, I'm on the no-call list. So if you call here again, I'm calling the cops.
Well, that's a scam that's been going around for a long time. That one, it gets a lot of the older people and some of you younger ones, which I don't understand. You grew up in an age of internet, so you know that this is not possible. That somebody should be calling you, or that Microsoft would call you. So for those of you who don't know, unless you work at Microsoft, you are friends with somebody that works at Microsoft, or you are Bill Gates, Microsoft will never call you ever and say, oh, we've been watching your computer. It's a virus. We don't live in that age yet. You got about 30 more years before they start doing that. We noticed your computer was infected and, we call to help cut off, that's about 30 years out, honey, 30 to 40, maybe 50, 60 years out before they start doing stuff like that, where they're monitoring you that tight. And we don't really want them monitoring that tight, actually, because, I might be looking at my porn and I don't need you telling me, by the way, that picture you just downloaded has a virus in it. No. So you all need
Oh
to.
my god.
It's ridiculous, there's people that I've been hearing been being taken for $300 and $400. They let somebody onto their computer remotely. You don't know who's calling you.
No, you don't, people. Don't do this. Don't
And
do this. This is
yeah,
just.
yeah. So and how it basically works is you went somewhere to some site, you clicked on something, they got a little bit of your information. They basically got your phone number because you put it in. Maybe they were watching you. They call
Mhm.
you up and they tell you, by the way, that site you just visited, blah, 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 and it has a virus. You're going to have to let me come onto your computer so that I can fix it for you. And they say, okay, I need about 30, $40. And you say, okay, you pay them. They come on your computer. They install the virus. They leave you. You turn off your computer. You come back. It's locked up. You can't get in unless you pay them another 400. So
Wow.
people, be smart. Nobody's calling you from Microsoft. Nobody's monitoring your computer except for your antivirus and you. So stop being stupid. Stop
I
it.
know. And it was like, really? Are y'all gonna try to pull this on me? Do you know who I am?
Some people get taken. Now, what you should have done, Ginger, was like, hey, so really, let me go ahead and give you this credit card number and just make up one.
Yeah, it was just, and that's what I was looking at. I went and researched this number. It was like, what was it? It was, hold on. I will find it. So people, if y'all get this phone number, do not answer it for one.
It'll say something research,
It
something
is,
computer carriers,
yeah,
all kinds of.
but this one was unique in the telephone number. It was, oh darn, where is it? It was totally backwards. It was 876-54321 or something like that was the number.
Yep,
And
that's fake. That's fake.
oh, 987-654-3210 was the number that they called from. So completely counts backwards. So don't answer it if that's what it was. But I had realized it, when I answer my phone, I automatically give my name. It's common courtesy, you're supposed to, but that's exactly what they used, because then they had my name and they turned right back around and called back from a slightly different number and tried to use that against me. And I was like, no, I'm not that stupid. Not that stupid. So, anyways, people, watch out for
Anonymous,
that.
I think I just found your next target. Why don't you get those people, really?
All right, well, that one was not really a news story, so can I do a news story?
That was an exclusive news story. I disagree, but yes, please do
Okay,
another one.
okay. Angry Birds. God, I
Oh,
hate
Angry
you.
Bird.
Angry Birds, and now it's an Angry Ginger. Angry Birds cartoons heads for TV screens. Oh God, that's right. They're invading our TV screens. The maker of Angry Birds are launching a cartoon series this weekend, expanding further beyond its highly addictive games, and a bid to expand it into entertainment and merchandising. Rovio, I'm going to lose my voice. Rovio, the company behind the popular mobile app game Angry Birds, said the cartoons will feature adventures of birds that appear in its games. Angry Birds tunes can be downloaded through on-demand service and will also air on television, channels such as Fox 8 in Australia, ANTV in Indonesia, Cartoon Network in India, and MTV3 Junori and MTV3 in Finland. Rovio has expanded into merchandising and licensing in the past few years, and its colorful round bird characters are sold as stuffed animals and appear on everything from t-shirts to soda cans. Yay! Oh my god. It also has a 3D animated film planned for release in 2016. Stop, people, stop. I'm so sincerely hoping that they're going to keep going down this route. And they're going to burn people out of their games. So by 2016, when that movie comes out, nobody's going to go see it. It's going to have been a waste of money.
Kids will see it because they like Angry Birds. Did I give you? Oh yeah, I did. I gave you that already. Okay. I am. I don't know. I do like my Angry Birds. I'm trying not to play the
Uh-huh.
Star Wars because it has the same Candy Crush Saga effect on me. The Star Wars, and I will not lie to you.
Not playing. Not playing.
When he pulls out the lightsaber, it's all over for me. I hear that sound vroom, and I'm like, ah, yes, yes, Luke Birdwalker, cut him up, Luke Birdwalker. Okay, anyway, yeah, me and Angry Birds Star Wars have it's a bad love affair.
The bad love affair.
It's bad. I love it just deep and anyway,
Oh,
it's
really?
it's time to
She likes it deep.
you. It's time to talk
What?
about
You said it
cartoon.
first.
I did not sound like it. You did.
You did too.
It's time to talk about cartoon. Cartuga.
Cartuga.
Yes.
Cartuga.
I got to get into Cartuga for about 3 minutes a couple weeks ago. 3 minutes, and then Ginger
Did
started
you?
talking to me, and Snow pulled me one way. Then Ural was asking for something. Blaster was texting me. All of y'all were after me at that one time. It's like y'all knew I was about to have some fun and said no. Uh,
No. How dare you say no? All right, well, I've got you a trailer pulled up.
all right. So Cartuga has released their skill tree system.
Cartuga.
Cartuga. You can pick from 3 classes at the beginning of the game to determine an overarching playstyle: Engineer, Protector, Destroyer. We told you about this before. You were like, yeah, I likes it. I likes it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's your Engineer
It
that
is
should be popping up on the
beautiful.
screen. It is lovely. It is rather lovely. Now,
Don't look at
after
the water,
climbing to the
Corey.
next, I'm trying not to look at the water. I'm trying to read. Don't draw
Okay.
my attention to the water. Okay, so after climbing to the next level, skill points, parents is how the pirate would
So
say it.
glad that's
Right,
not just
skill
me that does
points,
that. Words just like mix.
skill points
You like
are
trying to read
awarded.
ahead and talk at the same time, so words just like merge.
Yes. It's because my brain is way faster than my mouth. As quickly as I speak, the brain is going about 10 times faster. Skill points, we're going to say it like pirates, are awarded to unlock abilities freely within the tree. Each class brings with it a unique skill tree. The engineer, of course, breaks off into 3 subclasses with various types of abilities, which is Tinker, Atlanticus, and Boymaster. Atlanticus aids in healing friendly units. Tinker specializes in debuffing enemy skills, and Boyomaster attacks individual enemies or accelerates allied units. The Protector is the strongest class in the defense with a skill tree divided into Bulwark, a heavy defender, which is nearly unsinkable, Wrangler, which counts on melee skills like Feel My Pain. I like that. And can always be found on the front line. And Suppressor, a slightly less armored subclass, but features the precise and deadly Watery Grave skill. The Destroyer possesses Raider, Ravager, and Brawler. The Raider is nimble and highly maneuverable in contrast to the Ravager, and has aimed shot, focusing mainly on distance shooting. The Brawler is the melee of the Destroyer builds, with its fiery shield and rapid
Hi,
fire.
sexy pirate. How you doing?
Yeah, he is kind of hot, man. Anyway, he's a destroyer. Okay, this subclass has the ability to create some real chaos. The destroyer, which is the one we just saw, he looks like he could. Rawr. Cartugo players have the possibility to reset the entire skill tree and put the tree. Why can't I talk today? And put the earned points into other abilities, allowing changes very quickly. So you can play with your friends and be the healer one time, and then be the tank, and so on and so forth, because that's what these are. The key is to find that perfect mix of speed and ruggedness, attack and defense that suits each pirate style of play. Cartuga begins by choosing one of 3 customizable classes of ships to sail through a series of quests and missions. Recently, they've announced that players can already try out 2 PvP modes in closed beta: Domination, a variation of class, King of the Hill, and Destruction, a mode where a bomb has to be detonated in the enemy team's base. Next to 4 PvP maps, 5 areas of the large open world of Cartuga are accessible, enabling players to counter NPCs and solve various quests in between PvP matches. It looks
It looks
lovely.
like fun. It
I am
does.
not the PvP girl though. I need to be able to do a little bit of both. I don't
Yeah.
mind, if I run across somebody and they want to rumble.
No, no.
Yes.
It's me. I'm all like, oh, hey, look, it's Mark. Let's kill it.
Yeah. Yeah, Ginger's kind of the
Sean Bowman.
I can't even call you a tank. You're kind of the crazy. They need a new class. The what is it? What do they call it?
Run in head first and die horribly.
What's the other word for crazy? Berserker. Ginger's a
Berserker.
berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ginger's a berserker tank. She goes
It's marked. Let's kill it.
and there is the quota for the day.
And I know. And seriously, y'all missed it. We had an event for Fallen Earth. What, a year ago? 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? Anyways, a while ago, where we got our own personalized rocket
Rocket
thingies.
launcher.
Rocket launchers. Thank you. Sorry, I'm awake. I'm trying to not all myself today. But anyways, and this guy runs by and he's marked, and we're supposed to be having an event. We've got the GM's there. We're standing on top of a
burned out
school
bus.
bus. Yeah, burned out bus. We are waiting for them to spawn the zombies, and this guy walks by marked, minding his own business. Walks by marked, and I'm like, ooh, can I kill him? And not thinking, Snow's like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead. And she's just being silly, and I do it. I kill him, and then that starts an all-out brawl. Screw the zombies is one huge PvP fight. It was just
Oh,
ridiculous.
you missed when I was, showing ZQ around the farm. What is it? I forget the farm. You know the farm.
Yeah.
And this guy comes up and he keeps trying to kill my horse and everything, and he's trying to stab me. So I stood there for a while, and then I reach back and pull out, our rocket launcher. And it was a bunch of people standing around, of course, so when I pull it out, you can hear the sound. I pulled it out, and everybody was like scattered. They scattered, and he's like, "Hey, where'd you get that? Hey, don't shoot me!" I was like,
Man,
"Back
I
up."
could have used a rocket launcher yesterday. We were trying to drop off some stuff that we'd stolen. And APB, folks, APB.
I
And
love the conversations.
these people had pulled up a cement truck into the entranceway of the drop-off to where you could not get in. So me and the people I was with decided we're going to take cars and we're going to start ramming this thing because we can't move it. It's the biggest car in there. And try blowing it up. And never were able to get it completely destroyed. But they had to leave a couple of times to go repair their cement truck because we were definitely causing some
Was it
damage.
was it cops or was it other bad guys?
It was other bad guys just being trolls. They were just blocking the drop off.
They weren't being trolls. In APB, it's every thief for themselves.
Yeah, well, I could have said that if they were, dropping off stuff themselves. No, they were just blocking it so that we couldn't use the easiest drop off. They were going to try to make us go all the way across town to a drop off that's not as easy. And
That's what
so
you're supposed to do. They're supposed to make it easy for them so they can get in and out, not you.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Like the
That's
one I told
fun.
you that helped me kill the
That was the
cop and
front
then
door.
shot me. You don't remember when I
Yeah.
told you that he helped me kill the cop and then he shot me and took my drugs? I was like, what
Oh
the?
God, I hope I got it on video because I had my little rapier. I got I don't know what kind of car it's supposed to be in real life, but literally 2-seater rapier.
Porsche.
Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous little hot rod, 2-seater, and it's silver. It's mirrored. If you've seen Bieber's car, Justin Bieber's car that everybody's talking about, it's all
Hmm.
mirrored. My car looks like that inside APB. I
Ooh.
didn't realize until after I got it, so it wasn't. It's just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. But anyways,
Ooh.
I went and just hauled butt towards this truck that's sitting there in the entranceway, blocked. And I hit that ramp at the entrance, and it actually launches me in the air. And there's a little bitty gap between the top of the door, or the bottom of the door, I guess, and where that cement truck stops. And
Hmm.
my car fit through there perfectly. I was able to fly over them and inside. It was great.
And it's skid to the side because that's when it's stylish. You got to skid to the side.
No, not so much. It did flipping, but hey, it's all right. It's all
I
right.
need to, I need to get in there. I need to run some people over just
You do,
because I
you do. We're gonna play later, so hey.
I'm all about some chaos. I don't have any rhyme or reason. I don't want your drugs. I punch my old ladies. I'm a petty thief. I steal the jewelry. I punch them. I take the jewelry. But I don't have any desires to do anything, big. But I do like to run people over.
No,
Just hit them.
we were trying to make some money because Belle's needed some new weapons. She's a noob on that account, so we were
Yes.
we were
I just like
just
to flip
robbing
some
things.
people over the look. I just like to flip some people over the car.
I know, right? Where's
That's the
my
fun
money,
part.
B? Where's my money? I know
Oh,
you got it. I saw you working that corner. Where's my money?
Better have my money.
Don't make me go upside your face.
I can't play those songs during the day, but you have one on the board. Maybe I'll play it later on in the night.
All
All
right.
right.
So it's my turn. My turn. My turn. My turn. My bad.
Hurry, hurry, because I
We're
got some
getting
juicy.
all.
This is what we were supposed to be doing last
I
night.
know, right? All right. So Activision adds in-game purchases to Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Activision will add in-game purchases in its popular action game Call of Duty Black Ops 2 tomorrow. The announcement was made by Activision community manager Dan Amrich on his One of Swords blog. Amrich says that players will notice on March 13th new micro items. The pre-order bonus map, Nuketown 2025, stop playing that map, will also be made available for free tomorrow. This content contains either personal customizations or nice little luxuries that I've seen players request. None of them affect gameplay, but they are small, specific ways to enhance your online experience. Full information will be available at callofduty.com tomorrow. Some of the content you can buy beginning tomorrow includes personalization packs for weapons, including targeting reticules, weapon camos, and you beeped me and I lost my place. And a special player calling card. These will come in sets and will cost 160 Microsoft points each. You know, these Microsoft points that they're supposedly getting rid of. Other in-game content includes Nuketown Zombies, 400 Microsoft points, 10 additional Creator class slots, 160 Microsoft points, and Flags of the World calling card packs for 80 Microsoft points. He also notes that these little baubles are optional and won't change the actual gameplay. Okay, he also says that these micro items will be coming to other platforms soon, and that when he knows the date, he'll post about it. So, hey, more stuff for you to spend your money on. And seriously, stop playing Nuketown. I hate that map. Hate that map. Ooh, I hate that map.
All right. I've got two for you, actually. Don't put up that one that I just sent you just yet,
Okay.
because I got some other juicy to share with you. Those of
What
you
you
who
got?
loves use some code will be happy to know. Microsoft has released 22 pieces of sample code for Connect for Windows under an open source license to encourage feedback and faster updates. They said they were releasing samples under Apache 2.0. Are we still on Apache 2.0? God, it's been like 5, 6 years now. Update time. But anyway, it's under Apache 2.0 license so that you can take the code and reuse and remix, etc. They said they're also using a Git repository, so it's easy to clone and fork it if you want. And if you don't know what any of those terms mean, you probably
She wants
yeah,
to fork it.
clone and fork it if you want. And if you don't know what those terms means you probably should not be coding anyway. It's up on their blog, authored by Connect Ninja Ben Lower. I think I've met you once before, Ben, not sure. The samples are available also on Codeplex in C Sharp and C++ and Visual Basic. It's exciting times for Microsoft at Connect. Craig Mundy, who's a senior advisor to the CEO at Microsoft, recently spoke about aspirations to include a smaller version of the device in tablets and laptops, while the latest rumors around the next Microsoft gaming console suggest it will feature a significantly improved Kinect camera. I can't think of anything to do with that Connect camera. You know, usually when somebody says they're releasing code, I get excited. I can think of, several things. Well, there's interactive porn, but they won't let that happen. Oh, wait a minute. It's open source. Oh, wait, it's on Windows. Oh, wait, yes, we could.
Nice. Interactive porn.
All right. Yeah.
Somebody get excited on that.
Look, which guy wants to do the mocap for that for us?
Must be this long to try out. Sorry,
God.
I'm in tall. My bad.
All right, throw up my night age, and then we go from that to this. Wrong. All right, for those of you who want to play Night Age, they've announced a variety of exciting events just in time for Easter. Through April 5th, players who play Night Age can engage in... Ginger?
Yes?
I don't see nothing.
Oh, my bad. There you go. It's up.
Players in Night Age can engage in four
I lost
great
my sound there
events.
for a second. So that was fun.
Including a riding race, an Easter egg dress-up, bunny capture, and surprise present delivery. For all of the detailed information, new and returning players can visit joymax.com/nightage. The race is you can race as fast as a wind for a chance to win one-of-a-kind rider's training flag. This fast-paced event will test a player's mount riding skills as they must race without any support from Poupée. I don't know what Poupée is. Potions or formations as well. What's more, Night Age will give out special prizes for the more times a rider comes in first during this particular event. Additionally, every hour during the event period, surprise presents will appear in your inventory. What will be inside? You must check every hour after you play to find out. The bunnies and the Poupée are coming. To welcome in Easter, Night Age will also reward 20 random players for reaching level 20, 30, or 40 with Easter bunny or Poupée symbols. Players are invited to spend the Easter season capturing little bunnies along with their favorite Poupée. And when I catch one of those little bunnies in Salem. Oh, anyway. Lastly, the Easter egg dress-up Facebook event will challenge players to create their very own Easter eggs using a Poupée egg. Players will use a Poupée egg image provided on Night Age's official Facebook page to create a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. First, second, and third place winners will be rewarded with unlimited unique Corian, unique Taksha, and unique red eyes. Players can upload my own Easter egg and receive a Mashimaro sack, including Mashimaro Pupa, and 10 magic dusts. I don't know what any of that stuff means, but those of you who play
nice
are probably...
accent there.
Did I go into an accent again?
Yeah, you sounded like some kind of Eastern Oriental.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't even know. You can go over anyway to the /official Night Age page to get yourself signed up. Don't know where it is? Go over to our Facebook page, Gamer Girls Radio, and see who we like today because whoever I liked is who we're talking about.
Yay!
Have you
Any
played
live?
Night Age? Have you tried?
No, 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 no. It's not one I've played yet. No.
I don't know, guys, if I want to play your Night Age. I'm not into this kind of anime. I just
It's not really. I played one similar to this a while back, and I can't remember. It started with an A.
They just don't do it for me.
All's word,
But
all
that should
something or other.
Yeah, but that should
It
not
was like
say
that.
that you all should not play. I hear it's a great game. It's just not my cup of tea. I
No,
will
it's not
probably,
everybody's.
yeah, I will try it out at one point, but it doesn't look like my cup of tea
Yeah.
or coffee in my case.
It's tea over here. Though this morning I'm thinking maybe I should have tried coffee because oh my god.
Meow.
All right, so you ready for some penguins versus yeti?
Really?
Yay!
Really?
Joshin Smith, game design. Sorry, Joshin Karcher, game
Uh-huh.
design today is pleased to introduce Penguin vs. Yeti Gold Edition 1.0, an iOS version of its award-winning Windows game, where players control a snowboard riding penguin. The inventive side scroller challenges players to avoid or knock out the Yetis, aka the abominable snowmen.
Abominable.
Yeah, I know, right? And defeat them, but yeah, I shouldn't even try these words when I'm this tired. I can't do them half the time when I'm not tired. And defeat them by raiding their caves and capturing their food supply of frozen fish. While negotiating obstacles and slipping through traps, players are simultaneously racing Zoltan, the vulture, to reach the end of the level. With intuitive gameplay, 2 button controls, 30 racetrack stages, and 3 difficulty levels, the fast-paced game is filled with surprises. So we got a couple of highlights. Exciting combination of snowboard, racing, and platforming. Various ways to complete a stage add to long-term motivation. Yetis attack the penguin with giant snowballs and snowmobiles. Game automatically adjusts the race for maximum competition. Colorful ending screens and trophies to win. Force the invading Yetis to leave the penguin's Arctic homeland by cutting off their food supply.
Cut it off! Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got all excited.
All right. So Zoltan the Vulture guards the Yeti's territory. You need to reach the end of each area before the Zoltan reaches the Dark Yeti. Most of the time he slumbers on his throne, but if Zoltan awakens, he blocks your way and you'll be caught. Penguin vs. Yeti offers 3 difficulty stages. On each level, you are rewarded with a unique ending screen and a trophy once you complete the game. Okay, so it is for the iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch. It requires iOS 5.0 or later. Universal app optimized for display on all iOS devices, and you need 14.3 megabytes. Yay! Oh, and it's $1.99 USD worldwide,
Rawr.
exclusively through the App Store.
Rawr.
No, it is for iOS. Where else are they gonna get it?
Rawr.
Rawr.
Rawr. I just want you to do it. She won't do it. Do it again, Ginger.
Rawr. I'm so tired. My voice is almost like gone this morning. So,
But she still sounds so cute. Rawr.
oh,
All right. Samsung is doing something amazing today. Passaic City Schools and Samsung Electronics. If you're watching our Twitch TV, this is an exclusive to us. Thank you very much. You might want to pay attention. They've announced the deployment of Samsung's Chromebook 550 to all district students across grades 7 through 12 in a one-to-one computing program aimed at providing the district's educators and students
wow,
with
that guy's come on. How you
technology.
doing?
Right? With the technology and resources needed to bridge the digital divide. In a phased deployment, Passaic City Schools is rolling out 5,000 of the innovative thin client laptop devices that operate on Google Chrome's operating system, making it the largest K through 12 Chromebook deployment in the United States. And now the one-to-one initiative with Samsung Chromebooks is the culmination of many years of planning aimed at realizing our goal of narrowing the digital divide for our student population. That's from Superintendent Dr. Lawrence Everett. with access to Samsung Chromebooks every
Mhm.
day and all day at school, also in their homes from later this year. Passaic students will now have much greater opportunities to obtain the 21st century skills that are so essential to success once they graduate or enter the workforce or college. Samsung believes in the potential for technology to transform the K 12 learning environment, and they said they're also focused on providing school districts with solutions to enhance student engagement and empower teachers. That's from Todd Pike, who's the senior vice president at Samsung Electronics. Um, Passaic City Schools is also an urban district. You're all, I'm gonna cut you. Is an urban district with
Oh no, you're all run, you're all.
located in northern New Jersey, just 12 miles from New York City. Also, all of the students in the district qualify for free and reduced lunch, and district surveys have found that up to 50% lack access to internet at home, far below state and national averages. Samsung Chromebooks provide a number of benefits for school districts such as Passaic, planning large
Mhm.
one-to-one computing programs. So there's lower cost to purchase these particular computers than many traditional PCs, and they offer fully configured mobile devices. The new Samsung Chromebook is only $249. Also, always ready for learning, Samsung's Chromebook 550 boots in 7 seconds. My God.
Wow,
Wow.
that's hot.
Wakes from sleep mode instantly just by opening the lid, and this means that they're up and running, quickly. So this reduces class disruptions. It's also a computer that's supposed to take good care of itself. For an additional one-time fee of only $30 per device, Google provides schools with the ability to remotely manage the users, apps, and policies across the entire fleet of devices via a web-based console, as well as a 24/7 support directly from Google. They also reduced the total cost of ownership. A study by IDC showed that in comparison to a traditional PC, Chromebooks reduced the total ownership costs per device by up to $935 over a 3-year period. That is flippin' hot. Of course, they're saying in the past, if you were to deploy 5,000 laptops, you have to image them, keep off software updated, and perform maintenance on a regular basis, putting a significant strain on IT resources. And most schools don't have an IT department. Some of them are starting to now.
Mhm.
Um, I said, but they've just made it really, really easy by doing whatever Chrome is doing. Google, you effing rock. Also, in preparation for this deployment, Passaic Schools has also undertaken an overhaul of its infrastructure. So they've made Wi-Fi available for the first time throughout all 16 schools. From fall 2013, students will also be able to take their Chromebooks home each day, and the district has plans to install directional access points on the roofs of its school buildings to provide internet for students who lack broadband at home. And what do we say to this? I am teary eyed. I think it's a wonderful idea. It's about flipping time. Thank you, Google.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I'm waiting to see if they need to do this in a lot more school. I think every school should do this. You have a lot more of the richer districts that are allowing the kids to take home iPads. I am all for this, and I love books. It's not that I don't like books, but
Mhm.
textbooks are different than, say reading, To Kill a Mockingbird. It's you can't update them when
Yeah.
things happen, and that's what the learning process should be ongoing and updated, almost immediately. If something happened today historically, it should automatically be filtered in. The teacher should be able to throw it into a lesson. Um, so in having a computer there or something that can push these updates would be better than having a textbook. I think you should, at the beginning of the year, you check out this laptop. You tell the parents you got two options. We can put you on a pay as you go, meaning when school year's done, your kid gets to keep this laptop and we'll still provide maintenance for as long as they're in high school, or you pay us $10 a month or whatever you're going to pay, and same thing applies, but when you're done you have to turn it back in, and if you don't, we're going
Mhm.
to charge you anyway. It makes more sense. Every year you check out the laptop, you bring them in, you wipe them, you give them to the kids, or they can leave their laptops there during the summer if you want them to. I mean, whatever. But there's I don't know. There's ways to do this, I think, that will work much better for our kids and keep them up to date. Allow
Yeah.
teacher interaction. I think they should be able to interact with their teacher at night. Maybe the teacher gets paid a little extra. For this hour, I can do a quick tutorial for those who are having problems. I'm going to be on Skype or whatever thing from 8 to 9 tonight if you're having a problem with your math, and then I'll show you how to do the problem, and then that's it. Or
Mhm.
pay somebody else to do that. They're the after hours teacher. Some teacher's aide would love doing that. I get paid for an hour, a couple of hours at night to come in and do tutorials via Skype with
Yes.
something. We got to do something because our kids in America are falling behind. We got all this
Yeah,
technology.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they
We
are.
don't do nothing with it.
Yeah, I have to tell you what my brother did the other day that I was just about to smack him over. All right, so, oh boy, anti-CISPA petition surpasses 100,000 signature threshold. The deadline for a petition submitted to the White House We the People site to stop the passage of the newest version of the Cyber Intelligence Sharing and Protection Act, CISPA, is March 15th, which is 2 days from now, but the petition has already passed the 100,000 signature threshold needed for the White House to recognize it. The petition expresses concerns that citizens and privacy groups have over the privacy implications of the bill, sponsored by Representatives Mike Rogers and Dutch Ruppersberger. Who wrote this? That didn't make sense. Anyways, the goal of the bill is to allow private sector entities to freely share data with government agencies at their discretion, but the bill offers no protection for citizens' privacy online. It requires no court order or judicial review, like a warrant to be required, and it gives those companies that share the data immunity from lawsuits. Yeah, boo. Very, 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 very big boo. At a glance, the law violates the Constitution on several fronts, including the right to free speech, the right to due process, and the right against unlawful seizure of property. The real question, and now that the petition has enough signatures for the White House to give it serious consideration, is how the administration will respond. The president has already issued an executive order dealing with cybersecurity, though he said that lawmakers need to finish the job. Unfortunately, members of the House are returning to the bill that is causing all the protests because it has not found a better way to address privacy and civil rights concerns. A better way to do it would be to tell these people to SDFU. Seriously, Adobe, I'm looking at you here, honey. Charging $6K for your programs? No wonder so many people steal it illegally. Who of the regular everyday people has $6,000 for those?
There's only one way to get around getting Photoshop for cheap, and you have to go to school to get it because they give you a code and you don't pay $6.
Yeah, exactly.
But it really is ridiculous. How are you expecting people to be able to compete in the market when they have to have 6K? And the people that have, here's the funny part, people that have the 6K that can afford Photoshop don't know how to use it.
I know, right?
They buy it and they make stuff, and you're like, what the hell is wrong with your eyes? Do you not see that looks...
Exactly. And all these people, a lot of people are picking it up. I'm saying a lot of people. The music industry, a lot of artists are picking it up to where they allow streaming of their music on sites, where there's advertising, that kind of thing. So they kind of get paid that way. And at the same time, they're also dropping singles. So you're no longer making us pay for the whole darn
CD if I don't want it.
Yeah.
And I like it. Yeah. They're starting to learn to adapt instead of trying to hold on to the old ways, because it's not going to work. You have to adapt. Okay. Hello, Ginger?
I'm here. I'm here. I was coughing.
I was like, what happened to the Ginger? She's gone. Oh no, run, go! Okay. Anyway.
I told you Ginger's going to lose her voice this morning. I'm trying not to.
You're going to be all right.
We have 13 minutes left. 13 minutes, and then I can lose my voice.
You can do it. You can do it. Ginger, I don't want you to go into the high register here. Remember that little game that we're happy to avoid because it's not in our country? Fishing Joy?
Oh, crap. They brought it to the U.S., didn't they?
Nah, but they are making bukus of cash. $6 million a month.
Are you kidding me?
No, none of it even came from us, because they would get that from us. Me and Ginger. Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, with an audience of 10 million DAUs, according to GI.biz this morning, Fishing Joy has earned $6.28 million in the last month, a 100% increase in just 2 months. Coco China attributes its success to a number of factors, specifically the introduction of carrier billing with China's 3 largest wireless operators. The company earns most of its revenue from Chinese Droid, which has a much larger share of the total market than iOS, thanks to the availability of affordable mobile hardware. Are you listening, Apple? Market conditions are generally favorable for Chinese mobile companies right now, as the country is in a period of rapid growth for device activations and app spending. Last month, China passed the U.S. as the world's largest smartphone market for the first time. and at a rate that caused Flory to suggest that it would retain the position for many years to come. So we just lost our lead, peoples. and
Not good. Not good.
and I would tell you, I would play the hell out of some Fishing Joy if I could. They get some of my American money because it's fishing. I don't know why I love the digital fishing. I don't want anything to do with the real thing. I don't want to touch them. I don't
I
want.
know, right? I don't want to touch any of the icky, nasty stuff. No, ooh, 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 ooh.
But
But,
I know all about the lures. I know everything I need to know. See, these are things. Yeah, I need the lure. I need that lure because that lure is not going to do anything, and this lure is going to work. And this particular fish likes this lure.
uh-huh.
Then you pull on the fish. You don't want to yank it up too hard. You just want to ease it up. You want to reel it in just a little bit. Your thing's going to snap. Don't-
I love our Cori. I love the Cori.
it's bad. It's bad.
I was about to read that press release, but then I got to realizing there's only like 2 sentences to it. Um,
Uh-oh.
yeah. So let me find this other one. I think I found it. Yeah. Okay. And this one has a fun little name, anyways. Do software capture. So yes,
Droid.
enjoyed. Yeah. Okay. So play. Why aren't you playing? There we go. Go.com to bring the lively and comical cartoon style third person shooter Tata Blitz. Tata Blitz. To online gamers. Players can check out the new videos and be part of an early and exclusive pre-closed beta starting today. The go.com, I'm not even kidding you, a leading provider of online games I've never heard of before, today announced that it will bring a new and exciting free-to-play browser-based 2D third-person shooter to its platform with Tata Blitz. Tata Blitz. The new game is offered up in a lively and comical cartoon style and features a variety of interesting maps, characters, weapons, and much more. Tata Blitz offers a large collection of interesting maps with a lively comic style where players will experience its colorful and an interesting scenic world. From the magnificent Egyptian pyramids to Dracula's mysterious castle, a dark, foreboding swamp, and more are all awaiting to be discovered. With 4 direction unlocking attacks, players can practice Tata Blitz combat in simple operation mode with 3 kinds of striking distance, including remote, middle range, and close range, and 3 kinds of damage modes, point, line, and plane, making the combat a challenge to master. Tata Blitz offers a variety of interesting weapons, including firearms, thrown, and close-range weapons. Firearms are used for remote strike force and include pistols, machine guns, shotguns, rockets, and more. Thrown weapons are middle-range weapons with a striking force and include grenades, smoke, plank bricks, and even mobiles. Close-range weapons offer a melee strike force and include daggers, choppers, pipes, and even, oh yes, Corey's favorite weapon, a saucepan!
This is
Role-playing
true.
is always a fantasy gamers, and Total Blitz offers players a variety of custom suits, from the glamorous Cleopatra to a baseball player and R&B superstar, or even the Man in Black. Suits can take a player from fried to villain. Fried? I think I meant to say friend. Who wrote this? Friend to villain, and everything in between. And, oh yes, Total Blitz! Yay! Alright, so this is
All
Total
right.
Blitz.
Yeah, run for your life.
I know, right? Run, and run again.
All right. We've got just a little bit more before I can share this with you before we have to go. Yes. Are you all ready for this?
There it is. Yes.
The Bethesda store for Skyrim is
Oh, that
open.
Sucker.
Yes. So they're going to be adding to it regularly. You want to check it out at Beth, like short for Bethesda,
You're thinking
blog.com.
about going above ground. Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry.
They also have some new Skyrim-inspired Dragonborn statues that are available for purchase at gamingheads.com. Now, those are not cheap, $299 a piece, and it's only 1,000 pieces worldwide. So if you got the cash to collect all 1,000, I say go for it, but I don't. Mages that want to show off their destruction skills will want to check
Oh
out this
my
edition.
God, Jay! How in the hell did you find that?
Jace,
What were you searching for? Did you see this?
Yeah, yes. Okay, also, being a mage, it adds an alternate arm that holds a fireball spell that illuminates and pulses like real fire. He's about 16 inches tall, that little wizard, including the base, creating an extremely awe-inspiring presence for your collection. Ginger, click through some of them things there so they can see.
Okay, what am I clicking on? There we go.
Click on
We're
some of
gonna
them things.
show
Click
the.
on some of them there things.
I'm
so
trying.
they
I'm
can-
trying. There we go. The Dragonborn statue.
Yes.
That is pretty, actually.
Yes. He's about $100. You know what? I love Skyrim, but I tend not to get too bogged down in the stories in the game. I have a lot of friends that are, they're always saying, "Have you been over to this city and something's going on here? Did you find out about that story?" And I'm like, "No, I pretty much just roam and do my own thing." My favorite place is that. Have you played Skyrim yet, Ginger?
I have. I rented it like the first weekend it came out.
Do you remember there's a part in the mountain? There's like a bridge going between these two mountains. You have to cross over with this deep, deep chasm. Yeah, that's my favorite place to hole up. I'll stand there and wait because somebody always comes by, or there's always somebody standing there, and I go back there frequently so I can push people off the bridge or shoot them from afar
She's
or
so
throw.
nice.
I do. Hey, they had it coming. They shouldn't be on my bridge. It's my bridge. I wrote my name on it in fire. It says Cori. I burned it into the ground.
They're also selling sneakers, apparently.
Yeah, Vault 101. They've got to. I don't like those colors, by the way, Beth.
No,
I'll need to
no.
hire you a fashion designer for that. Those are not two colors that go together unless you're from 1973. So don't do that. Bethesda, that's wrong. Those colors are wrong. That being said,
Crap.
I'm going to go right into Second Life and recreate them,
I know, right?
like right now.
Grognak shirt.
Right this second, I'm headed in. Oh
In
gosh.
the
All
lair
right.
of the Virgin Eater.
Grognak shirt.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bracelet down there. I was really excited when I saw Elder Scrolls Online sign up for beta. I was like, that a bracelet? Oh, that's not a
I
bracelet.
know, right? Oh, God, that'd be gorgeous. That'd be gorgeous. That would be.
Rawr.
Ooh, they do have a Mark of the Outsider pendant.
What? What?
See? See?
Oh, oh,
There we go, and I'm
oh,
blowing it up so you can see it. That thing is pretty.
oh, that'd be lovely. Oh, 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 was somebody for my birthday? Was it lovely? Was it lovely?
Ah.
That's so pretty. Does it have earrings?
I have not seen any earrings, though. I was kind of looking to see if there were.
They need some help over there. Y'all need to know what to make for the girls because
Well,
we're up.
yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. I don't think a lot of these are exactly aimed at girls. I mean, that's the only girl thing that I've actually seen. So,
Have a women apparel area, but it's just mostly t-shirts. They need to get some women in there because if you made like a that Mark of the Outsider, if it was a clutch that was like that, where you
uh
actually
huh,
held it big in your man, I would have that everywhere. I'd have it in my hand everywhere I went. I just every day.
yeah.
Evening gown. I'd be outside in my pajamas. Like, what is that in your hand? Mark of the Outsider.
Oh
I'm just taking out the trash.
no! All right, so before we get out of here,
Got three
well,
minutes.
yeah,
Work it out.
former GameStop VP sentenced to 51 months in federal prison for
I knew
embezzlement.
it. Knew it.
Uh huh. Former executive from GameStop's Texas division has been sentenced to 51 months in prison for embezzling $1.7 million from the company by setting up a shell company, according to an announcement by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Frank Christopher Oliveira? Anyways, the now former vice president of corporate communications and public affairs at GameStop Texas, was convicted this week. He set up a fake company called Cloud Communications LLC and a fake contact person within the company named Jennifer Miller. The fake company, yeah. Why's that name sound familiar? Anyways, that fake company sent GameStop Texas invoices for services rendered, which never actually were rendered, which Oliveira, in his position within GameStop, then directed to be paid. Oliveira directed GameStop to send the payments from GameStop's offices in Grapevine to Cloud Communications LLC in Las Vegas and Lake Tahoe, Nevada, and in Canada. In addition to creating a fictitious company, Oliveira also created a fictitious person, Jennifer Miller, to serve as the point of contact at Cloud Communications. Upon receipt of payments from GameStop, Oliveira would deposit the checks into a bank account held by Cloud Communications and then would transfer the fraudulently obtained funds into his personal bank account. So you didn't bounce them around enough. Haven't you watched these movies? You got to bounce them through like 10 accounts before it gets back to you. Anyways, eventually a little forensic accounting unraveled Oliveira's little scheme. Oliveira pleaded guilty to the charges last November and was sentenced last Thursday. In addition to the 51 months of jail time, the court has ordered Oliveira to pay $134,651 in additional cost. Oliveira has paid back the majority of the $1.7 million he stole from GameStop.
That's all he got?
That's all he got. Again, you did this wrong. If you're gonna do this, do it right. You gotta. How many movies are out there about this. You've got to send it to like 10 different companies, and they have to bounce around the world
Here's what I'm looking
before
at.
you bring it back home.
You did that for $1 million. I'm telling you, if I'm gonna risk going to jail, it's not gonna be for 1 million. You're gonna be
No
like,
kidding,
you're gonna see
right?
me on the news. 80 million,
No,
billion
especially because
dollars,
he's paid it back. That means he had
one point
$1 million.
dollars
Yeah,
already. So you had no reason to be.
exactly.
You disgust me, Olivera. You disgust me.
Yes.
All right, guys. Anyway, that's going to do it for us today. We will see you guys. Well, we're all over the place. We're pretty much here all day. You know how to find us. GamingNatures.com, GamerGirlsRadio.com. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on MySpace. All over the place. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Loves you.
Mwah, 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 mwah.